Once upon a time, there was a lion, and his name was Shere the lion, and he was king of all the animals in the jungle. He had a lovely golden mane on his head, all furry just like hair, and only furry and golden. And he had a lovely golden coat. He used to go around saying, grrr. You can say that with me if you want, grrr, because that's how lions talk. But not all the animals knew that he talked like that. And some of them, when they heard him say, grrr, were a little frightened and they ran away. See, they're all running. Some of them are running away because they don't understand Shere. And soon, because they saw some of the animal friends running, the animals got a bit frightened and they all started to run away. So everybody's following suit. Now, Shere the lion thought, that's funny. Why is everybody running away from me? So he shouted, grrr. That's all he can say, which in lion talk means, why are you running away from me? And there he is. He doesn't understand. Well, as we know, the other animals didn't understand lion talk. And since he was by this time shouting very loudly, they all said, Shere the lion, king of the jungle, must be very, very angry with us now. And so they ran even faster. You know, sometimes when you don't understand what somebody is saying, you do feel as though maybe they're angry with you because you don't understand. It's kind of difficult to communicate when we all don't speak the same language. Of course, Shere wasn't angry at all. He just wanted to know why they were all running away. Then he thought, well, they're a silly lot of animals. I won't take any notice of them. I'm thirsty. I think I'll go and have a drink of water from the pool. And he looked around all over the place until he found some water. Deep in the jungle, there was a pool of water, and it was smooth and clear and shining just like a mirror. Shere the lion was quite thirsty, and as he went near to it, he said to himself, grrr. I want a drink of water, grrr. That's how lions talk. But as he leaned his head toward the water, which was shining like a mirror, he looked in and saw his own face reflected on the surface. What do we know about reflected? Reflection is like, that must have been like glass, like a mirror, that he could see his own face in there. That water was so clear. Well, he had never seen that before. So he thought there was another lion in the pool of water who was looking back at him. And he was too afraid of this other lion to drink anything at all. Wasn't he a funny lion? Oh, dear me, he said to himself, that's another lion, and he wants me to stop drinking his water. And then he said, grrr, to the other lion, which in lion talk means, I want some water too. Like he's so perplexed. And then the other animals, who were now thirsty, came to drink water from the shining pool. And they saw Shere the lion and said, what are you doing looking into the water and going grrr and not having a drink? Shere the lion sighed and said, I can't have a drink of water because there is another lion in there, and he keeps saying grrr to me. Some of the animals began to laugh a little when they heard him say this because they knew that it was his reflection, but Shere the lion didn't. And then a beautiful butterfly flew close to the lion's ear and said in her tiny voice, don't be silly, Shere the lion. There's nobody in the water. But Shere the lion said, of course there's somebody in the water. I can see him. And then everybody just stopped and waited to see what would happen. And Shere the lion, king of the jungle, got thirstier and thirstier and thirstier. And in the end, he said, I don't care about that other lion in there and how fierce he is. And he put his head into the water. And when he did, he felt the lovely cool water in his mouth and began to drink. As he drank, he saw that the other lion had disappeared. Of course it had disappeared because it was never really there in the first place. It was just his own reflection in the water. And when he took his head out of the water and saw all the animals standing there, he said, well, at last I've learned that a reflection is not the same as the real thing. And guess what? Everybody lived happily ever after.